Welcome to the bonus video for this course. I'm here today with my nephews, Jonas and Rory, and they are going to make a scrub for their dad. So the first thing that we're going to do is get them to what? Wash your hands. Now we're all done with that very important first step. So what I'm going to get Rory to do is mix up the sugar. So we're going to use regular, ordinary white sugar. I'll put the recipe up so you can see what sugar choices you'll have. For today, we're going to use 1.5 cups of white sugar. So we're going to put everything into a plastic bowl. You want to use a plastic or a glass bowl, not a metal bowl. Metal bowls are more reactive, and so you don't want to have them reacting with the essential oils. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be a scrub, as I said, and since it's so very dry here, where we are in Alberta, Canada, today it's minus 29 Celsius, hence the hat. So we're just going to do a simple recipe that he can use to just have on to a hand scrub or a body scrub. Okay, so we have 1.5 cups of just ordinary white sugar in there. The next thing we're going to do is add our 1/4 cup of oil. Right now I'm going to use avocado oil just because it is so dry that we need the extra moisture, and avocado oil is very, very suitable if you live in a dry place. Otherwise you could use an oil like a sunflower oil, or if you feel rich you could use jojoba. So that's a 1/4 cup. So you can dump that in there. Okay, so now I would like you to stir very gently and break up any clumps. It has to be totally mixed in. You just want to make sure that you get all the oil directly in there. And now we're going to add the essential oils. Today we're going to use pine and spruce and lavender, because I know your dad likes trees. We're going to put in 3 drops. When you're putting your cap back on, be sure that you put it on very tightly, because you don't want the essential oils to escape into the air without using them the way you want. Now for the lavender. 1, 2, 3. And let's try 2 of spruce. Right here we have spruce. This is Canada, so we're going to put in spruce. Okay, so now we have 8 drops in total, okay? So now, smell that. You like that? Maybe that's not like that? I hope so. I hope so too. So
Is this edible?
No, because the essential oils that we're using you don't want to eat. And then when it gets nice and fluffy, then you're done. So that's all mixed up. So now we're going to take our jar and our funnel. Okay, who wants to put it in there?
Me.
Okay, you guys put about half of it in. So the reason why we're using a funnel is, in theory, it should make less of a mess. How's that looking? And that amount fits just about right into that size of jar. So then what you'll do is put the lid on. So you've got 2 pieces to your lid. One thing that you can do is get a piece of fancy paper and trace your lid and then cut it out and then put it on top, and then when you put it in like that, you'll have a fancy top. But that's it. That's how easy it is.
So how do you put it on?
That's a good question. Let's try it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of the mix and you're going to rub it onto your hand like that, and it feels so good. And over the sink, just like that, and then you'll wash it off. But what it does is the sugar acts as an exfoliant. Do you know what an exfoliant is?
No.
It is something that takes the dead skin off the top layer of your skin. So in the winter time, when your skin is all rough and dry, that's gonna it feels so good. You guys want to try it?
Yes.
Rub it all over like that. And I know we're making a big mess here, but that's okay. That's how life is. How's that feel?
Yeah.
And that's it. It's that simple. Okay, thanks guys.